Hello guys, it's the Greta here, and today I will be doing a draw my life. I'm not a famous YouTuber, or a really good artist. I'm actually terrible at art, but all I'm asking is don't expect much from me. Anyways, here we go. I grew up in a small town called Jackson, Tennessee, with my mom that has very long hair. With my mom and my dad. With my mom and my dad, and I was born in a hospital. Turn the camera over here some. I was born in a hospital. I call it the Lambeth Hospital, but it's in Jackson. It's very big with like two little compartment thingamajigs, building on each side. Just pretend there's a building over there. But you know, this was to get to the other side of the hospital. I was born in a hospital, obviously. Don't remember much from that, but I do know that I was born in a hospital. Okay. My first home, if I can erase this really fast. There, perfect, boom. But I do remember that beside that hospital was a street, and it was called Lambeth, and that was my first house. It was very small. It was like one side of it was my family's, and the other side was another dude's or a woman. So I lived in a very small apartment thingamajig. It wasn't very, that's a crappy door. It wasn't very pleasant or anything, but hey, it was something to keep us living through. That's what, you know, stuff. And that's kind of what it just looked like. Except my doors are crappy and everything. I know, I just slop it. But you know what I'm talking about. One of those thingamajigs. Then, we moved out of that when I was about 3 and a half or 4. I don't remember. But I was a young little fella with long hair. So I remember moving. Yeah, so we moved out of that little crappy thing to a house in Medina, Tennessee. I hate sharing the location where I was, but that's what Draw My Life is. And I moved into a bigger house in Medina, Tennessee, so it was kind of a little bit bigger. I'm kind of sloppy with my drawing because I'm kind of doing it sideways, so, you know. This house looks huge, I know, but it wasn't really that big. There's a window upstairs, one big window with flowers out. There's a window with flowers. There was a couple windows down here, and so on. So we moved in to that house. Me, happy old me. Me, my mom. And my dad. Sorry, I covered up my dad's hair, but yeah, we moved into this bigger house, and I met some friends there. I had a best friend. Her name was Cameron. You know, she really liked me. But I always thought she was just a friend of mine, but actually she really liked me more than a friend. Like a little boyfriend thingamajig kind of thing. Oh. But, you know, she liked me a little more than I liked her. And then, then, August 12th, 2010, August 12th, 2010 is when my sister was born. Her name was Blakelyn, and you know, she was a little cutie, kind of chubby. I'm gonna draw her a little chubby. Actually, that's not a baby. Crap. She was a little chubby baby, little cute thing. But yeah, she was my sister. I think I tried to kill her. I did not mean to. I just, you know, I was young at that age. I was like 5. No, yeah, I think I was 5. Anyways, you know, she was born, and once she was born, actually, I don't remember the date, but I know it was 2013, we moved out of Medina, and, we moved out of Medina, and we went to live at my grandparents' house. And you know, they have a medium-sized house, not too big, not too small. So we lived there for a while, and then after that, we draw my grandfather. And my grandmother. And we lived there for a pretty long time. And then after that, in late 2013, we moved into a house that I live in now, in Jackson, still in Jackson here. Erase this. We moved into a bigger house. I'm just going to draw this big. It's not like it's a mansion or anything, but with my room, when I first did, my room has the biggest window on this side. Very great big window. Then there's a window over here that kind of looks like that. And then we have the 2 front doors. And then we have, you know, flower bed out here on both sides. So let me draw a little bushes, crappy bushes. Dibba-doo bop bop. And then the flower bed goes so on and so on. And then September 5th, 2014, we had my baby brother. His name was Blaze Hudson Hall, which is now Blaze. And he was, you know, he was dope. I haven't had a little brother in a very long time. I'm just going to add little bitty feet at the end. Little bitty feet. So, you know, it was cool experiencing my baby brother Blaze for the first time, because I haven't had a brother or sister since 2010. But then that goes on now, which now it is 2018, July 2nd, is how I live my life now as a YouTuber, making top videos, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, I'm not the best drawer. I'm not a famous YouTuber. That might have been really crappy. I know this video is very crappy, but I'm trying my best. I'm getting better at it, and I will update my Draw My Life later in like a couple years. I know I've did one in the past that was awful, absolutely. But I took my time doing it, and I worked kind of hard on it, so, you know, I expect you not to like it, but if you do, that'd be wonderful. So yeah, that's how I live my life. 2005 was when I was born. Ah, shoot, I forgot to say that. Oh, now we gotta do it again. I'm kidding, we're not doing it again. I was born... Why not? I did half of that. I am so sorry. I was born December 10th, 2005. And I already told you where I lived. So, yeah, that's how I live my life now. Hope you guys kind of not enjoyed. I kind of put a lot of effort in this. And I will see you guys on my next video.